What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have a new episode of Custom Showcase here for you guys, and I should have one coming next week. That's if you're on your best behavior. But it is none other than Post Malone. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so first of all, we'll talk a little bit about accessories, then we'll get into the figure itself, and you know how it is. So the microphone and the stand over here, that actually comes with the Super 7 Lemmy for Motorhead, which is pretty cool. I mean, it kind of works, kind of doesn't work with the custom, so it is what it is. We'll go ahead and take that and put that over to the side, but I think it does look cool on the shelf for sure. This guitar, this is just a standard Mattel guitar here. I put some sticky tack on it because there's no way to properly hold the guitar from the Mattel hands unless you want to hold it like this. Now, the reason he comes with a guitar is due to the success of his newest country album, F1 Trillion, that was actually just released, I believe. So I figured might as well put a little country spin on it because it's hard to not love Post Malone, let's be honest. But it does work for the custom in hand. So for the figure itself, it is quite an interesting formula, and I think you guys will appreciate this. I usually try and do some crazy formulas, or try to at least, so I'm gonna give it a go here. The head is from Craniac Studios. I will put his link down in the description below so you guys can see that. The jacket, I believe, if I remember correctly, is from Paul Ellering, which is just a random thing. I meant to cut it, but I didn't, and oh well. Anyway, the arms, so it would be a little easier to paint, are Brother Love. This is the white arms that came from that Legends Elite. The torso here, I do believe that came from a Seth Rollins figure when he was in the Shield to make it work. And the legs down here are actually from, ooh, let me get this right, the Hollywood Piper as John Nada from They Live. Then the boots are the ones that came on here. But we're going to break down every part of this, and I will tell you guys all about it. So this particular look of Post Malone is from some red carpet premiere. I'm not sure if it was some like music award show or what. I mean, I guess I could look. You're gonna see in the thumbnail. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen now of where it actually was. But like, I don't know why. I was like, the suit is kind of drawing to me. So I don't know if the hairstyle is 100%, but this is the head sculpt I had to go with. But that is fine. The head. Look at the detail work on this head. Now with Craniac, for a lot of the ones that have the tattoos on the face, those are sculpted tattoos. So it does make it a hair easier for paint work. Now I had this head actually painted by my buddy TokonCustoms over on Instagram. I will tag him down in the description below as well. But I'm pleased with it. But back to this suit. It has the PM on the right, like kind of rib area, I guess you could say. It has the snake going down the right arm. On the left side, it has the snake on the left rib area. And oh, before you get any further, this was painted by Alpha Action Figs. You guys know I let him do all my work. I'll put him down in the description below. Definitely recommend him. Honestly, about 95% of the customs you see on Custom Showcase, he has a hand in, which is pretty well, whether it's formulas or paint work or suggestions, anything like that, it goes to that guy. But back to the left arm here. This is just a barbed wire pattern that I had him kind of freehand how he wanted. Now these hands here, these hands are not Post Malone's tattoos. I grabbed two fully tatted hands from my parts bin. I think this one is Aleister Black, and I think this one here is, I don't even know, maybe one of the Viking Raiders? I don't recognize that at all. Huh, anyway. But, I mean, it does work. Going down to the pants here, nice little wash he put on there, like it's like a light blue with a little bit of a darker blue wash added to it. You have the post going down the leg. That actually looks really good. I didn't pay too much attention to that before recording. And then on the other side, the barbed wire does continue from the shoulder, oops, from the shoulder all the way down the pants leg, even going up to the part that is hidden by the jacket, which looks really cool. I like that a lot. For the shoes, Post Malone wore very, very bedazzled, like glittery cowboy boots. Obviously, there's not very many cowboy boot molds, so you kind of got to go with the cheaper option, which is the ones that were already on there. If you just don't pay attention to the laces, you'll be fine. But Alpha Action put a little glitter in there to make it look like the same thing he did with the KSI custom that I posted, I think about a year ago at this point, maybe a year and a half. But I'm pleased with that a lot. And then onto the back, you do have the snake from the suit. Now, if you're wondering why the joints aren't painted here, it's just to prevent from chipping, so you can still articulate the figure and not have to deal with potential paint chipping, because that is just something you don't want to deal with if you do not have to. But I'm very pleased with this Post Malone figure, and I do like to throw in the guitar. I'm thinking about doing a more current version of Post Malone for the collection, one where I'm waiting for somebody to pull the tattoo files from the 2K game, so I can use those and provide my buddy to make decals, so I can get a full body, like tattooed Post Malone. So I can have like short sleeves or shorts, something like that. That's what I'm hoping for. Will it happen? Not sure. Kind of waiting to see if it happens, but oh well. So for comparisons, this is the weird part. I am going to compare him to McFarlane's new line. I believe it's called... I don't think that's... I was going to say Music Maniacs, but I don't think that's it, because they have the Movie Maniacs line. But whatever it is, it's their 6-inch artist, or like singer line. Now, obviously, Mattel Elites are scaled to 7-inch, which is more than McFarlane, like, normal scale. I don't know why McFarlane did a 6-inch scale here. I wish he would either do 7 or 6, kind of stick with one or the other, and then go from there. But that is Alice Cooper with his snake there, so it is unfortunate he is a little short. But I'm just now thinking, if he made, he's making a lot of rock and roll people. I know he's got Freddie Mercury coming out. Will he dabble into rap, arguably country, something like that? Who knows? But that is the McFarlane line. And then we do have a Super 7 who made Lemmy here. And now I think this Lemmy is a little on the tall side, but it is Super 7 scale, which is a little bigger than everything else, unfortunately. And that is what it is. But I do like it. I like it a lot. But Super 7 is so hit or miss, so I'd rather just have customs made of the ones that I want. But that is Post Malone. There he is with a little Alice Cooper and a giant Lemmy from Motorhead. Honestly, we should probably switch the height of those two. But let me know what you guys think about this Post Malone custom down in the comments below. Let me know if you're listening to his new album, and let me know what you think about it. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.